If you simply Google why women live longer than men, you'll get lists of pictures like this one, or this one, or this one. Why would you even do that? So is there something to those images? Could there be some amount of common sense missing from the male brain that causes our expiration date to come just a little bit sooner? Or is it something a bit more scientific? Well, today we're taking a look at 5 reasons why women live longer than men. Reason number 1, iron deficiency. Now, while not all women are necessarily anemic, women do tend to have less iron in their systems because of the amount of iron they lose during menstruation. One thought regarding women's longevity is that they may live longer because they don't tend to suffer from heart disease until roughly 10 years later than men. This delayed onset of heart-related issues could be due to the fact that women have less iron in their bodies, and increased iron leads to increased risk of heart disease. So what is commonly seen as a potential health risk for women may actually be leading them to live just a little bit longer. Reason number 2, elevated heartbeat. Have you ever wanted to work out without all the hassle of exercising? Well, it turns out that women do that each month. Sort of. During the 6 most fertile days of a woman's cycle, the period of time around ovulation, a woman's resting heart rate actually increases by a couple of beats per minute. Some researchers have referred to this as the jogging female heart hypothesis, meaning that the increased heart rate has similar effects on the body as a small amount of exercise. This is also proposed by some to be one of the reasons why women suffer from heart-related issues later in life than men, also leading to a longer life expectancy. Reason number 3, they're shorter. If you have a 20-pound bag of apples and a 10-pound bag of apples, you're more likely to find a spoiled apple in the larger bag. Simple statistics would show, all else being equal, that with double the sample size, you're twice as likely to have an apple that's not worth biting into. Well, men tend to be taller than women, on average by 4 to 5 inches. And similar to the bags of apples, the taller body with more cells in it is more likely to have cell mutations that are harmful to the body, leading to greater instances of cancer and possibly establishing a life expectancy that is shorter than that of women. Additionally, some researchers theorize that the height difference between men and women could also lead to greater wear and tear on men's bodies, leading to increased age-related health issues and affecting lifespan. Reason number 4, lack of testosterone. Testosterone is blamed for a lot of the things that men do, including some of the pictures we saw in the intro. It turns out, however, that testosterone may be somewhat to blame for men's shorter life expectancy as well. Now, the why of this idea isn't entirely clear, but a Korean study of the Joseon dynasty looked at the life expectancy of men in general compared to eunuchs who had been castrated before the age of 15. What a great 500 years that must have been in Korea. When comparing the eunuchs to the average male, the eunuchs lived about 20 years longer than the intact males of the kingdom, whose bodies were still producing a great deal of testosterone. This is also a phenomenon seen in neutered dogs, as they also live about 1.5 years longer than non-neutered dogs. Women's longevity may benefit from not having a high production of testosterone in their bodies, and apparently, their decision-making may benefit too. Reason number 5, 2 X chromosomes. Another reason men might draw the short straw of the actuary tables is that pesky Y chromosome. The fact that women carry 2 of the gene-rich X chromosomes could provide them with a backup plan in the event of a genetic mutation. Bertrand DESJARDINS, a researcher in the demography department of the University of Montreal, writes for Scientific American. The genetic advantage of females is evident. When a mutation of one of the genes of the X chromosome occurs, females have a second X to compensate, whereas all genes of the unique X chromosome of males express themselves, even if they are harmful. While the main thing that makes a male is the Y chromosome, the lack of a second X chromosome could be the thing that shortens our stay here on Earth. So ladies, when you feel like the world is stacked against you, remember, you're probably going to outlive the men, and that gives you 3 to 5 good years to live it up after we're gone, in your late 70s. Yes, it is good to know that there are reasons why women live longer than men. Now if we could just figure out why they take so long in the shower. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button. And if you have an idea for something you want us to cover here on 5R, please leave a comment down below and let us know what that could be. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification icon, and we'll see you next time.